We interrupt your casual viewing of random YouTube channels containing lots of ads for this special news report.
Well, he doesn't like the media.
Information is at hand that there is a major battle going on at Sainte-Mère-Église. This is a battle like none before it. It is the AIF versus HFKT, Battle 1 of 3. The Axis, or HFKT, forces are commanded by Das Führer, a dubious character with questionable upbringing. He's leading all of these other people. The Allies, or AIF, are led by Cheese King 21, in honour of the 20 other Cheese Kings before him. Oh, and these other people. We now take you live to the battlefield where our ace reporter Noppers is with the HFKT forces on the front line as they attempt to take the town of Sainte-Mère-Église.
Thanks, Noppers. As you can see, I'm right here in the centre of Sainte-Mère-Église, and there is combat raging. Oh my God! Cut to commercial! Cut to commercial!
Yes, apologies. We appear to be having some technical difficulties. Let's cut to this nice graphic of the fighting and see what the overall picture looks like at the battlefront. We can see that the HFKT forces currently hold the centre of the town, and the AIF are working hard at pushing in from the north side. However, you can also see that there is some sort of HFKT threat down here at the AIF garrison at the cemetery, and looking around the map at the infantry symbols, you can see that HFKT are pressing in on a number of axes. The AIF forces are reasonably well dispersed in squads and vehicle clusters to try and negate this wide-ranging assault. The key here, of course, is to hold enough forces back to keep HFKT at bay whilst pressing the objective of the town itself. I'm now hearing reports that yes, we've got Noppers back again. Noppers, are you okay?
Yes, thanks, Noppers. I'm fine. Just a scratch. As they say, walk it off, all that shit. I'm just moving through the cemetery now to see what action is occurring and what the AIF forces are actually doing on the ground here. Hopefully I'll be able to get an interview. Are you fucking kidding me? We're just going to pretend that didn't happen, and let's get up and interview some of these troops, shall we? Hey Loco, Noppers from Noppers Media, mate. Just chasing to see if you want to send any messages home for the family.
Yeah, don't shoot Noppers. Leave Noppers, leave Noppers.
Violator, would you like to send any messages home to your family, mate?
Yeah, this war is fucked.
Do you know why you're fighting? Well, these boys seem busy, so let's move on to another group, shall we? Oh, here, I've just spotted the commander. I'm just going to head over to him now. Commander, how you going there, mate? Your boys are telling me this war is fucked. Is that correct?
Oh, no, it's going great. It's going great. It's going great.
Well, I asked them what were they fighting for? They couldn't tell me.
Oh, we're fighting for liberation and oil.
Have you got any messages you want to send home to your family?
Message to my family. My family all died in World War I.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I'm sure that they'll be looking proudly upon you in your service to the country.
I'm so sure. I'm so sure.
Good luck to you, Commander. May the best team win.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And ladies and gents, what we have here around the corner is an enemy are sighted. As they move along into the graveyard, I can see him ahead of us now. You'll notice that he's just down there at the end of the road. Now he may well have been shot, we're not sure. I'm just going to try and move in now and see. Nope, he's still alive. I'm going to have to take some cover here. willing to give an interview. I'm not really sure. I have to be very careful though that if he sees me, he may take offence to the news agency that I come from. He still seems to be there. We've got another victim moving up towards him now. I'm just going to try and creep up on him again and see what happens. He's definitely in a prone position, waiting for someone to shoot. What a watchful set of eyes that enemy has. He's got someone running behind him, and he's got lots of enemy to the south of him, or southeast. The challenge for him is if they push up this way, can he actually take all of them out? Obviously the Axis forces in this instance, I think he just died. Oh well. Look, he tried, didn't he? Yet another cold execution from the American team. This commander has a hard on for me, I swear to God. I'm good.
Noppers, we've just brought it back to the studio for a moment. That bombing run has put some pressure on the objective of the cemetery there. HFKT are actually starting to take that area. We can see now that they're got quite a dominating presence there near the town centre. Over to you, Noppers.
As we can see here by the flow of the battle, the enemy are well and truly holed up in the cemetery. Perhaps that's convenient as the Axis forces push in. It's my understanding that this battle is being fought over oil, as all good battles involving Americans are. At the moment, the Axis forces seem to be holding Santa Maria Iglesia, but unfortunately, there could be a consolidated push by the Americans to capture the church nearby, which certainly does have a good oil well stashed underneath it. We'll report more as the battle unfolds. Right now, we're going to see if we can get some interviews with some of the frontline troops.
That's good.
Yeah, we've got a guy named Jotnar Ironfist. G'day, Jotnar. Have you got any messages for the family at home, mate?
Buy war bonds.
Buy war bonds. There we go. Could you perhaps say that
Boobies.
he loves boobies? That's excellent. I'll be sure to post those messages on to the family. You're going on the 6 o'clock news live tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah, mate. Follow us into battle. Come, come.
Once again, Allied air power is dominating this battlefield.
Infantry, east 90 degrees. 90 yard.
We'll just jump up here on the back of a Tiger tank and have a look. The Tiger being, of course, a very well-renowned tank from World War II with its 88mm gun and quite a lethal presence on the battlefield.
Roxo, repair us.
Oh, for the love of...
Yeah, you're probably going to want to patch that up, Nobbers. Meanwhile, you can see here that the Allied forces are actually starting to take the township now, although the HFKT forces have pressure on the cemetery area. Nobbers, can you tell us any more from the ground again, please?
Yeah, Noppers, thanks for that, you smart ass. So I'm just having a bit of a look around at the township now, and we can see that, yeah, look, it's pretty much getting dominated by the Allied forces, the AIF forces at the moment, even though the... Oh, would you bugger off? See, they're in the middle of the town. Yeah, I'm bleeding out here. Anyone?
I mean, do we really need him to do the reporting? Sorry, we're back now, ladies and gents. Yes, here we are looking at the map, and we can see that the AIF forces have actually captured the township now, but if you look around the map, you can see that the HFKT forces are in a prime position to take it back. Now, it's our understanding at the moment that there is only one, I say again, one squad in the church on the north side of Santa Maria Iglesi, and the problem for them is that they have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads of HFKT pushing in now. Noppers, your thoughts on that, please?
Yeah, thanks for your words of encouragement there. As you can see from the ground level here, we've got them pushing into the township again. It looks like the HFKT forces will actually take this back. Let's see if we can get some more interviews while we're working our way through it. Let's try and find the commander. And here we've got the enemy commander on artillery. Enemy commander, how you going, mate? How's the battle going?
Pretty stressful right now.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing
So-
from the front line that this war isn't worth living through. That's what some of the troops are saying. Can you confirm that?
They must be on defense.
The Allied forces have reported that this battle is over oil. Is that true from the German side?
No, it's about the banks, but we'll get into that.
Have you got any messages you want to send to your family back home?
No, I've got a message for the Americans, and I'm about to report them, so tell them to say hello to this.
Well, thanks for your time, Commander. Good luck with the battle.
Catch it.
Sergeant Toaster, Noppers from Noppers Media. I'm just wondering, your commander says that this battle is not about oil. Can you confirm that?
No, it's not about oil. It's about pickets.
Well, that interview ended awkwardly, ladies and gents. We're going to go back to the studio now.
Thanks, Noppers, and we can see here that the Allied forces are making another push on the township. This time it's a very broad line on the west side of the town. They've still got a defensive force at Cemetery, but they've spread out their forces to try and get a sweep in, although I did notice that they were thinning out a little bit. It could be that the Axis forces are countering this threat effectively, and they may shut it down completely.
Yeah, Noppers, it definitely looks like the AIF forces are getting thinned out too much for the assault on the town, and you can see the fighting here is pretty brutal. This was a HFKT gun emplacement that was set up earlier that we observed. It's now been taken out by one of the AIF forces, so RIP the poor bastard there lying on the ground. Perhaps before you die again, Penguin, you might have a message to send home to your family, mate?
Yes. The French women are beautiful, but I've remained faithful.
No worries at all, mate. That'll be on the 6 o'clock news straight up tonight.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, that was an explosion.
We're just going to move up with this squad here and see how a German combat force works out the front line. What's instantly observable is how quickly they move into an attack position. Of course, they shoot like stormtroopers, so the chances of them surviving are pretty remote. And again, we've got enemy moving up now, and the Germans don't seem to be able to see them.
Alright, Noppers, we're getting down to the last dregs of the battle now. It looks like the HFKT forces have quite the consolidating position on the battlefield. Let's have a listen to their command channel for a while.
Alright. Bravo.
Fuck up that Gary, mate.
Can a squad get a Gary?
Give us markers if you've got them. We've got 2 guns on RT.
We got
Gary up in the church.
Gary up.
It's overrun, which means they're probably on the other side
It's
of the wall.
overrun. It's overrun. Just let it fall. I'll put one up.
Church. And run
Working
away.
on it, working on it.
Thanks.
Take it down if you can. I've got one up. I've got the ability to put one up.
Love squad. Kurt, sending more supplies.
Taking it down.
Man.
Dropping RT just
Area.
right on the edge of the church to the west. Or east even.
Recon plane coming over. We need to move the squads into the sector. We need a garrison back up down south, and we need to push from the south just as much as we need to push down.
Yeah, Kurt, there's supplies north of you.
Yeah, just got it down, dude.
Let's have a listen in on an AIF squad now as they push the final objective, hoping to capture it in the dying moments of battle.
Using that artillery as best as they can.
OP's hot.
Just push. Are they going to capture it in 2 minutes or we're not?
Come on, get in there. Let's finish it strong.
Yes, I saw that coming.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gents, the first battle between AIF and HFKT. Oh, what an exciting affair to be involved in. Despite the poor reporting on the ground, I hope you enjoyed watching this amazing fight, and I'm looking forward to filming the next one, and I hope you join me. Thanks for watching, folks. Best of luck on the battlefield.
It's high, high, hey, the army's on its way.